Hey, welcome back to another gadget report. Let's talk gadgets. And this week I'm talking Boeing. Again, one of my favorite aircraft, or aircraft makers, should I say. So today we're going to talk about something that joins two things that I like, which is Boeing and Japan. Everybody knows that I really like Japan. I've been there once and I love Japan. And now Boeing has announced that they have launched a research center in one of the cities that I visited in Japan, Nagoya, which is an amazing place. So come with me and let's find out about this new center in Japan. Let's talk gadgets. All right, let's talk gadgets. Let's talk Boeing. Everybody knows I really like talking about Boeing. I like Boeing aircraft. I always did. My favorite of all favorites will always be the Queen of the Skies, the Boeing 747. And every time there is news about Boeing, I like to talk about them. Unfortunately, Boeing has gone through a few issues with a few aircraft, which I hope can be resolved, and I think they're being resolved, and that I hope Boeing goes back to what it's always been, a great aircraft maker, and producing great aircraft just like the Queen of the Skies. But today I'm talking about Boeing and its new research and technology center in Japan, in a city that I have visited myself, and I can show you it's a beautiful, beautiful place that I would definitely recommend you to visit, which is Nagoya. Nagoya is a city in Japan, and it's beautiful. It's a really fantastic place. But anywhere you go in Japan, it's fantastic. People are fantastic. The food is amazing, and the place, the culture, everything. I'm in love with Japan. I went there a very long time ago, and I'm in love with Japan. I've always been. So this is just getting two good things together. So this article, and I'm reading from my notes, I'm reading from the press release itself, I'm looking at the screen because obviously I don't want to miss out on any information. So forgive me if I'm looking that way sometimes. So as I said, the press release was announced or was published on the 18th of April, so this was last month, and it says that Boeing has opened its Boeing Research and Technology Center, so which they call it BRNT Center in Nagoya, as I said. And the center says the choice was based. The center will be doing a lot of research in terms of climate, model-based engineer and manufacturing in technology integration. This will be incorporating the latest digital simulation tool set into every aspect of design and production of aircraft. So we know that airlines want aircraft to be fuel efficient, period. They want them to be, if possible, faster, lighter, because if they're lighter, they will be more fuel efficient, as you know, and possibly more stable and able to fly longer distances. So all of this is important, but of course there's a lot of research behind all of this, and Boeing is now investing on this. There's a few centers like this, but this is just another one. Composites, that's another thing that they will focus on the center, and what they say is producing lightweight composites at higher rate and less environmental impact, and finding novel ways of recycle composite material. So this is another thing that is important. You know that they use a lot of composites, and that is per se another innovative approach from this. And then, of course, sustainable aviation fuel or SAF, further advancing Boeing's global commitment to ensure its commercial airplanes will be compatible with 100% SAF by 2030, which is the target zero emissions. It's the target for zero emissions, and supporting Japan in establishing a thriving local SAF ecosystem. So we've seen this happening in several countries. A lot of airlines are involved. I've been talking about this for a very long time. This is a major effort from aviation to decarbonize aviation and get aviation into a more greener space. I also made a video saying, although people think aviation is one of the biggest polluters, that's not exactly true. However, we do know that planes emit carbon, they have carbon emissions, and we need to reduce those and possibly get them to zero. And this is what SAF is doing, and this is what initiatives like this are doing, is enabling airlines, enabling aircraft producers like Boeing, Airbus, and others to work with these technologies and get better aircraft, more fuel efficient, and of course, aircraft that run 100% on SAF, which is the goal for aviation. Then the hydrogen technology, which is another subject that I've been talking about. We have a major development here in Australia with Fortescue Futures that has been doing a lot of research and production of hydrogen. There's still a lot to be done, studies, etc., to be able to implement hydrogen in aircraft, and this is the role of this center as well. So the Hydrogen Technology Integration Project is also be happening in this center, and they will be exploring the feasibility of integrating hydrogen fuel cell systems into an airplane, because there's a lot of safety issues with the hydrogen, the volatility, etc., and obviously it's needed more research is needed in order to ascertain if this is a feasible technology for aviation, if we can really use hydrogen in aircraft, and if so, it would be another green option for aviation. This is a major development. This is something that would be very, very positive for the industry. The center is obviously in Nagoya. As I said, Boeing's, Japan's supply chain and supply quality teams are co-located in the facility, supporting efficiencies with the BR&T team in develop innovative solutions. So everything is being compacted in one spot, so they can work together and be more efficient, because everything is linked and they can work as a team. It says that Boeing said in the press release that this choice was based on Japan work to reduce carbon emissions on aviation, and also the great technological advances of Japan. We know that Japan has always been one of the most technologically advanced countries in the world. They are very, very, very innovative, and they create very good technologies that we use these days in everything. They've been pioneers in a lot of things, and I think it's a great choice from Boeing. I hope good things come from this center and from this research, namely when we talk about SAF and hydrogen industry. I think it's something that it's really important, and it's really, really crucial that we find or we develop these technologies to be used not only by Boeing aircraft, but by aviation at large. We really need this to be the mainstream the mainstream technology rather than just a niche. I know that this is becoming a reality. I know that more and more and more airlines are using it. I know that more and more airlines are actually investing in these technologies and more research about this, because everyone knows that this is the future of aviation. And if we want a sustainable aviation, we really need to invest in this, because obviously in a few years' time, where limits are going to be imposed and 2030 is the deadline, we know that we need to do something until then. Otherwise, everyone will suffer, and namely aviation will suffer. So I think everyone is really committed in doing that, and it's great that Boeing has taken this initiative of opening this center and harvesting the knowledge and the technology advance that Japan can provide to really create something new and something great. So I hope you are as happy as I am about this, because obviously every time I hear about something that will help aviation to reach its target zero, I'm always happy about reporting it, and I'm always happy about talking about it, because I think this is not just a duty of aviation. This is not just a duty of Boeing or Airbus or Embraer or any plane manufacturer or airline for that matter. I think it's our duty, everyone. We all have a role to play on this, and if we all do our little bit, I think we can achieve it. And this is aviation showing, yes, we are doing our bit. You guys need to do yours. So congratulations, Boeing, for this center, and I hope a lot of good outcomes come from it, a lot of good technologies to be implemented, not only on Boeing, but in aircraft in general. For today, I hope you liked this news about Boeing and its center in Nagoya. I hope that obviously it's not only the issue of the research and the work that the center will do, but it's also the jobs that will create. That is also good news, and I think it's great. It's a great thing. But if you live in Nagoya, if you know a little bit more, maybe if you're gonna work in this center, leave us a comment below. Let us know what you think. And of course, if you have any suggestions about something you would like me to talk about in these insiders, please leave a comment below. I'll be very happy to talk about it. Put a like on the video and subscribe the channel with a little click on the bell so you get a notification of a new gadget report every week. I think I was talking about Insider and I'm a bit confused. And of course, before I go, I would like to thank you all for watching. See you next time. Thank you. Bye.